Hi everyone, thank you very much for joining me today. This is Kay here. Forgot to say that, sorry. Today I'm going to do some card making using lots of things I've got left over from Juniper and Sage and Indigo and Violet collections, which were in an Advent kit 2022 I think. Anyway, I've got lots of things I've fussy cut out but very little paper left. I think the only paper left I have is this. That's it. I've got all of them. I've got a whole pile of fussy cut elements over here. So I'm going to make some cards showing you how you can use just the fussy cut elements and nothing else. I am using the strips that were on the card as well, on the papers, because I don't always necessarily use them straight away either. So I do have some of those left. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to use those. Basically, plain, pretty. Lots of white space. Sometimes lots of white space is nice. Well, I think it's quite nice. It doesn't have to be elaborate all the time, and lots of people like less is more style. So I've got all of these, like I said, I've fussy cut out. Going to put this in the middle, so I'm going to put that on some foam mounts. I'm going to just put the foam mounts in the middle so I can tuck some things underneath. Just going to put it diagonally across the two strips there, and I'm going to put this under there like that. To sort of give it more layers, and if you wanted to you could put that underneath to start off with. You could sort of hold this up and work out where you want your bits. Now I'm going to put that underneath, but I'm going to put less of that, so I'm going to cut some of that off. Probably should have cut some of the top one off as well, really, because it's a bit much. I think I will cut some of that off. And there's still got a bit of glue on there. And then I've got this layer here, but I'm thinking that I might put that on top of there, or was I might just cut it diagonally again and create another layer. Just going to put that on a bit of foam mount as well. If foam mounts don't fit, just cut them in half. So, having a nice quiet day, having some crafting, and hope you are having some crafting time as well. Just going to do the same here, using the ones I cut already. Now I know this one's going to stick over the top, so I'm going to pick it up and do it again. Try to use up as much of a kit as I can, but sometimes I get a bit bored, and then I've put it away for a while and have another go at it another time. Oh, sorry, excuse me, I've got an itchy nose now and it's going to end. Right, I'm going to take that off there. Should be this way really, because that's the way that I've got that's the way I've got the underneath layers. It's going that way, so I should do my leaves that way too. Otherwise sort of doesn't flow properly. Well, in my eyes. And I'm going to take that off as well. Lift it up a bit more. So that sort of flows a bit better in my eyes. If you wanted to, you could use a bit more flowers. Let's have a look what other flowers I've got here. Got a big one here. Could use that. Just a half, just to make it all balanced. And I don't know if that goes. We'll go there. Well, there's enough on this down this side. Let's have a look. Might go around the corner a bit just to give it a bit more. That's it, that's fine. And if you wanted to, you could add this little bit up here as a little offset to sort of just give it a bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? Just a bit more what? I've got some tickets here, use them as well. Use the lace doilies. These are all from Uniquely Creative. Quite like that there, so I'm going to put that there. Don't think I've got anything down here as hobbies just yet. That one there is hobbies. But this, if you cut it in half, that means you've got another half to use somewhere else, another day, or the same day. You're not sort of using them all up in one go. That's why I quite often cut the lace ones in half. I don't know if I can use another one because I've got a ticket down here. That ticket there. Do I want this one up here or not? Or do I just want a happy birthday? Put that underneath the happy birthday, or put that on top of the happy birthday maybe. Nope. Doesn't go. But it might go. Inside. Oh, got a loose bit there. Like that. Just to decorate the inside. And to have a sentiment, so could have this one here, enjoyed today. Again, if you wanted to, you could make a little lace doily like that, but I'm just going to stick that on there. Do I want it on top of anything? Like a flower. Not sure. Just going to leave that there for the moment while I think about it, whether I want that there or not. Or just have the enjoy, because it just feels a bit lacking in something. I'm not sure what. Sorry, I'm just trying out a few things here. Not sure. I think what I might do is cut those leaves off and see if that makes a difference. And then if you wanted to, you could add the leaves to your creation down here, or just leave them off. I think I might just do that actually. Okay, so that's one. For my next card, I'm going to use the green elements that I have left. So I'm just going to put these two together. Just put this to one side, put those to one side, that out of the way. And see the things that I had, like the one I'm using now, what I call the strips. You can only just see them, but it's all you need really, in my opinion. But if you want to have more showing, that's up to you. But it's a way, because sometimes I think people, I'm not too sure how to use strips, but I like to use them for this kind of thing, to build up our layers. So I've got this fussy cut element here, the Juniper and Sage, and this one is that way. So again, I'm just going to foam mount it in the middle so that I can stick things underneath it if I want to. Just thought you could have a little flower on top of there if I wanted to. I don't know if that goes. See what else I've got there in a minute. Oh, not coming off. Which way around? This way. This way. It's hard to tell sometimes with the flowers, I think. So I'm just going to build up my layers with the, not too sure what kind of flowers these are. They're lovely, whatever they are. Trouble is, if I have it like that, because of the way I've got the leaves facing, again it needs to be in the same direction. So I'm just going to pull that up a bit. Maybe I could do it this way, and that would feel happier that way. That one sort of needs to be somewhere else, I think. Just poking out from underneath the other one, maybe. Can't remember how I had it, because I do like to play first, so have a bit of an idea where things should go. Well, where I think things should go. Everybody has their own interpretations and how they like cards. Just basically putting them underneath so that you sort of create that layers and dimension and interest. So I'm going to do what I did before, just took some off and put it underneath there, because this time the flowers are going this way, so I'm putting my leaves that way. I just actually just like that element just there, because I just like the pattern basically. And I think it looks nice. Just need to trim off the bottom, I think. Okay, and this one can go, there's too much down there. Once upon a time when I first started doing card making, I was ever so careful with all of my elements, but I've been making cards for a while now and I'm happy. I don't feel too bad about cutting things off adding bits here, there and everywhere, because sometimes I feel that's how the card works better. Maybe I should put that one there. Just feels like something's smacked back in down here. Just going to lift that up a little bit. And for my doily, my little lace element, do I want it on there or not? Or around here maybe. Trying it out to see what I think. Maybe we could do two, so cut this one half. No, I think it just needs to have the one down here. Oops. Probably should have stuck that down first, but sometimes I don't even know if I want them on there, so just going to cut this off a little bit. And I'm going to put it there, right across there. I've got a little more flower here, so just going to see if it, again cutting it, cut it diagonal. I don't think I ever cut it in the middle straight. Oh, somebody's cooking something. I've got my window open here and I'm going to smell something very nice coming in through the window. Whatever it is. It's got the flower there already. Do I want another one? I think I do. Okay. Do I want any of these leaves? Did I cut off this one here? No. No, 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 no. So that's two. It's got the saying on that one, but it needs something. It just looks a bit in the middle there. I think, should I just do a little purple one? Trouble is, it sort of drowns out the white one. I don't think I've got any other white ones left. I think I've used them all. The whole pile here. Because like I said, I'm revisiting this particular collection, so I haven't it's got one thing there. If you don't have any of these lace circles, you might have this circles that you can buy to cut out these labels, and I think they make really great textured elements as well, so you could use to do that. Now I think I might use those flowers now, those leaves now there. I'll cut that flower in the right way. Yeah. Don't think I'll bother with a leaf. Alright, for my third card, I've forgotten I had that in my things I'd cut out. Again, I'm just using the strips to base my collage. Focal point. What word would you use? My K, my design around. So I'm just going to put them like that. And this one I'm just going to use these from the Juniper and Sage, Indigo and Violet I should say. Try and stick them in the middle like I did the other ones. You could use your stamp to go around there if you wanted to, but every time I use a stamp I don't know what I'm doing wrong because it doesn't look right. You know those word stamps or texture stamps that we get in our kits sometimes. I've already cut a lot of these off in half. Now I want to put this Kookaburra Kingfisher here, so I'm going to put that, put her on the foam mounts too. Not sure it's a he or a she. Is it usually the he that's the colourful ones? I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to just build my flowers around that. Because I've only put the foam mounts in the middle, that's why it makes it easier for me to put these things underneath. And because I'm using 450, it also gives me a bit of wiggle room before I decide. Don't know if I want that there or not. So I'm just going to put some leaves down to see what I think. One thing I found that sometimes it's a bit hard to cut these leaves out fussy cutting because the stem is so thin. I don't know how people do it so thin without breaking everything. Like I seem to break everything. This is why I'm leaving my background white. Can't see where I've haven't cut it. So does this one need to be underneath there, in there as well? Oh, stuck to my fingers. Let's have a look. No, don't know if it does want to want that one there. I don't know, I think it might go. When you cut it, you have to, because the edges are straight, I try to tuck them in as much as I can so it doesn't look like I've cut them off. or disguise it with another leaf or a bit of bling or something. Do I want another ticket? Yep. And do I want one here? May as well, I've got a few of them. Trying to sort of tuck it in near this flower if I can. I don't think that one goes. This one does. Anyway, let's have a look. Do I want to use this one I cut out using one of the essential dyes? I'm not too sure what number. Give it a different look. There goes. Oh, just realised how much I look at my cog it looks. But the edges do anyway. And do I want another one? Or just the one? What do you think? If I do that to that kingfisher, I'm going to have to put another flower there or something because it's not sitting behind the bird enough. I could just pry it up, I suppose, a little bit. Maybe a little flower if I can find one. I did have one floating around. There's one. Okay, just in there, just to cover up the fact that I haven't joined it up very well. And do I want anything else? It's really hard to know when to stop sometimes. No, I think I'll leave that off. Stick that back down again. And does this need a greeting as well? It's got this happy birthday there. Got a happy birthday here. And I can put some bling on the other side, on those two ends there, to make it look finished off. Not happy with that flower I've got there in the middle. I think I've got any more, like I said. Oh, hang on. Just take that off. Cut this out very quickly. When I start off with a kit, I sort them all out so all the flowers are together, all the leaves are together, all the words together. I put them in like a Tupperware type container, which has got like partition, like it's all got different sections in it, and that seems to work really well. That's better. That's better. Do I want to have anything underneath her? That one. Or do I just stick it out like that? You could stick it up there or down there, but sometimes I feel it's more cohesive to have the word close to everything else. I could have put that on top of those flowers if I wanted, but up there's okay. Works because I've got on top of a flower. Okay. Just grab my bling and we'll be done. I've had this purple bling for ages. When Chip and Chips used to have this brand, I don't have it anymore, unfortunately. Okay, and I could add other bling to my other card if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm happy with the way they are. I think it's enough, and I've got enough elements to decorate the inside. Like I've got that one there. I could put something in here and something up there. Let's have a look. So that's going to go in there. Just a little bit. Decoration on the inside. And this one might be a bit harder because, like I said, I don't have a lot of those ones left. But I might have a leaf I could use maybe. Can't find anything that sort of I could use. Oh, hang on. But that's a waste of a whole thing. This one is cut. Let's use that one. And if I come across a flower, I'll put that on there after as well. This is something I just like to do. If I've got lots of things to use, I can just put something on the inside. Tends to be on this side rather than anywhere else, but that's all right. It could be the top or the other side. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and I'm really happy with the way those cards turned out with just the things I had left over from fussy cutting and a few other things I had found in my stash. I like this die cut that I did. And hope that's given you some ideas of what you could do with your elements left over. Just making sure it's creased enough. Thank you anyway for joining me, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.